So guys, want to say welcome back. This is a bit different video and something I have not done ever on my channel. But I really decided to make this because I think players really need this one. So in this video, I'll be covering 5 points that might help you have better experience in war robots in these days. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. So point number 1 is stop complaining. Well, in recent days, I have seen players complaining a lot. Even myself, I used to complain a lot about this game. Each and every fact about this game, I used to hate it. I know there are a lot of components in this game at this moment that need to be improved. But just think about it. You're complaining on Facebook, you're just complaining to your friends, and you're just wasting your time in typing those posts or typing messages to war robots developers. But there is no certain outcome of that, and obviously Pixonic is not gonna do what you guys want, but they will do what they want themselves. So I would say just letting yourself involved in such type of things is just a waste of time, and you can instead maybe try to play a game. You can get something good out of the game and just enjoy the game the better, and just forget about complaining. If you just keep this thing away from yourself, I'm not gonna promise 100%, but I want to I just have a feeling that if you guys stop complaining, then you might have a better experience of this game, and you guys can yourself just give it a try. So now let's move on to second point, that is play your style. Now with that, I want to say that I have seen a lot of players asking on Facebook whether they should choose that weapon, whichever they have equipped on the robot. Is it good or not? How will it perform? Well, this is something you are given opportunity to test yourself. Well, you have been given custom games. You can test weapons yourself, you can test strategies, you can just explore the maps even in a better way. But I don't know why people really want to ask others. Now it's really good to ask experts, or those who have experience of the weapon. Obviously, if you're purchasing something, you need to ask. But if you have something and you just are willing to put it on your robot, but you're hesitating, then someone might not like it. Well, I would say you should put it right away. Why are you bothering about someone who have nothing to do with your game? This is your game, this is your entertainment sources, and you're spoiling your entertainment, and that is just gonna leave you in more frustration. You're not playing what you want to play, you're not playing what you're meant to play, and you just want to enjoy something else, but due to someone else's suggestion, you are using something else, and that is not giving you the best outcome that you actually was looking for. So this is really like a point which even might make your gameplay better, and I really hope that you guys will look forward to this thing. Well, you know that there are a lot of YouTubers, and you can just go and check out their channels and see how the weapons are performing. You can ask some good players that how are they performing, what is the DPS and things like that. But don't ask, should I use it? That is the most stupidest question you are asking someone, because whatever you like, you just use it. People like Hydra, they use it. No matter what others say about them, they don't care. They just use them. So you use what you want to use. Stop asking others and play your style. So now comes in more practical point, that is plan your moves. Well, there are 10 minutes in a match, and I have seen people not really making a good use out of them. So what they try to do is that they want to do just massive amount of damage, and they usually they take a lot of wrong steps. What they do is that whenever they see a group of enemy robots, they just want to jump in it and they want to take out as much as they can. But that is the stupidest in-game decision you have taken, because you see that you're alone firing on them, but they are 4 guys, or at least 3, firing on you. So just imagine how long your robot will be able to survive. Now you have been given a good amount of time. 10 minutes is not super short. It's a pretty long time, and you can really make a good use of it, and you can plan your moves, and you can plan your strategy. You can just have a good eye on your teammates, and just know their position, know where your teammates needs your help, and Also, you need to pick your robot according to the conditions of the match. Now, first robot is something, well, you just have to pick randomly because you don't know what others are gonna grab. So you just have to be self-dependent, and after that you just see what your enemy is having and what your teammates are having and what really is needed on this battlefield at that particular instant, and grab that robot and you will rock. It's like I have seen people who just wait for the correct time and they do million damage, 2 million damage. That's all up to them. But if you're just doing like this going straight forward, it's called aggressive gameplay. It's good to farm silver because you end up matches pretty quickly, but you just think it yourself. If you win the match, it will give you more happiness, and it will also give you 50% more silver bonus. Also, you might be able to do a little more damage than what you are doing in those 3 or 4 minutes that you play on the battlefield. So really try to play, in a very smart way, and just don't try to be too aggressive, and stop just trying to bump into the enemies like like some crazy people. That will just give you some more frustration. You will end up losing all your robots in just 3-4 minutes, and that will make you forget the first point, and you will just complain that your robots didn't even survive, they nerfed them, and things like that will come up. So just stop doing that and make a good use out of the time that you have been provided. So let's move on to fourth point, that is use abilities wisely. Well, this point is self-explanatory, and I don't think that I really need to explain what I actually mean to say that. Thing is that every robot, not every, but different robots, they have different abilities, and they work good only if you make a good use of that ability. If a robot has been given an ability, then it's an obvious thing that he have been given some weakness. Like you consider Fujin. He's having the ability of shield, and that shield, it regenerates really fast and is also having some good amount of health. And those, 3 medium hit points, they are gonna give you some good amount of damage. So it's already a very strong robot, so they have given him a weakness that he cannot move when the ability is turned on, the shield is turned on. Now, I have seen a lot of people not even focusing on this thing, that they just forget what is in front of them, and they just turn on the Fujin's shield and they just sit in front of some plasma Lancelots, and they see getting their robots destroyed. Well, this is something that is not at all gonna work out, guys. Just think about yourself. Well, plasma can penetrate through the shield. Why are you turning on your shield? Try to get into the cover, try to do some corner shooting, and try to get the damage that way. It will obviously give you some better output from the robot. Now, some players get, they get a really high amount of damages even using robots like Gareth. And some players are there who use robots like Lancelot and those Inquisitors in my league, but still they are not able to get some good amount of damage. Well, that's because they are not able to make a good use out of the ability and out of the weapons provided on the robots. So you really need to watch out on this thing and try to learn your robot. Try to learn, for Griffin, you can try to learn the jump distance, and that way you can just, jump speed. You can also find out, and this will help you in doing one thing, and that is you can shoot, you can hide, and you can capture beacons if you use your robot's abilities in a really wise manner. You can learn that in custom games. You can ask your friends to help you out, and you can try using abilities in different ways. So that will actually, increase your increase your smartness about using the abilities on the robot. So just try to be more smart regarding your robots. Just don't say that they are dumb and you need the newest robots to stand out in the field. There are a lot of big players who just don't even need those new robots to stand up, and they use Griffin, Gareth, and things like that to kill those dash robots. So you need to be smart, and you really need to make a good use out of the robots that you have until you get those newer ones. Now we are proceeding towards the last point, and as you have might have already seen in other videos, well, this is a bit similar point. So the last point is that remember, this is just a game. By that, I want to say that some people really forget that this is just a source of entertainment and they take things too seriously. Now, I might be saying that you need to learn how to use the abilities, you need to know the maps, you know, things like that. Everyone is going to say, but the main point is that games are just to let you have some happy hours from the life, because life is not something that is an easygoing, and if something can give you some relief, then that thing is called a source of entertainment, anything. And we consider games as one of the biggest source of entertainment in these days. You know, games have evolved a lot, and War Robots is also a game. If you think that you do not find the same happiness in this game, then that means that this game is not meant for you, and you really need to quit this and play something else. Maybe you might be like watching movies better. It just depends on different people. Some like to play War Robots, and so they are still going, and they have not even spent something. Like I have not spent anything, but still I managed to play like 10 matches. My exams are over, so I might just push that number to 10. Usually I used to play 3 or 4. That is that is all upon you. But you just have to forget those serious things about this game. I know people, clans usually say that you need to maintain this much weekly activity if you want to stay in the clan. Something really important, but I won't say that you should really give it the priority. That means the clan is not meant for you. There are a lot of players who just keep playing a lot, and that's how they maintain their activity. And if you can't maintain that, then there are a lot of clans. I have been in a lot of clans who just used to say that you are in 9900 plus rank. So you don't know how many clans are there. At least 3 or 4,000 maybe. That is just the at least number. Some might be just that. I don't know, but. So just remember, or forget this point. This is one of the most important point, and that's why like every YouTuber try to cover this one, and I'm also trying to sort of cover this one, because I just don't want people to get mad about the game and just forget their real life. That will just end up you in bad situation, and game is not gonna give you some happiness if you fail in your real life. So try to focus more on the real life and put the game aside. If you just can't focus on the real life, that means that you really need to take a break from the game. So with that being said, the videos, all the points I've covered up. I was just having 5 points, so I thought I just could make a quick video and see what people's response is gonna be. So obviously, if I get some positive feedback, I might be making more of these. Just let me know if you guys like this one. Also, I'm sorry, because what I actually wanted to do was explain the point, while also do the gameplay about the point specifically, but I tried that. I was facing a lot of lag on my current phone. The display cracked, and after that the phone have started lagging a lot. So I might just try to fix that issue if I can, and I'm really sorry again for just doing that thing. So with that being said, I'm just gonna take leave. Just take care, guys. Hope you guys liked it, and just let me know in the comment section if you just didn't like anything, or if you liked it, just push the like button. And well, yeah, that's it. Take care. See you guys in my next video.